So today, we are going to see that we also have a conditional format for some specific situations like the one we are about to see. For example, in today's case, we have some numerical data that in this case happens to be about exam marks, but they could be any other kind of data. We could go and click right here, so it gives certain cells a gradient filling or even a flat, also known as solid filling. We have many options to choose from, but the main point here is that we have different options that are going to give us as if it was some sort of graph in which precisely the higher values will be represented visually with a greater range within the added rows. This tool can be very insightful when it comes to representing the values that each of the data represents. We can also expand this, and as we can see, the visual representation gets even more obvious now. Basically, we are in a very visual way seeing the behavior of a lot of data. This, for example, could be data related to some sort of complicated test or topic. However, regardless of the data and how complicated the topic in question is, we do not have to fear, because by using this very simple tool we get to use the format in such a way that we are already seeing and comprehending a bit better the information and the progress of the data being shown. Essentially, in a visual and quick way we get to see the tendencies, the maximum and minimum values, etc. Also, if this wasn't already obvious enough, these graphs do depend on the value that I have set here, so the moment I decide to change any of the values, the graphs will change accordingly. So this is very useful in those scenarios in which I have some sort of data that I want to quickly visualize to better understand the evolution and patterns of the given information.
Well, students, I hope you have all found this video about visually representing data useful. See you all in the next one.